Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that MIZKIF has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing. For the entirety of this year, I have attempted to separate myself from him and not talk about him at all, and not talk about this issue and just not make it a public thing. I always tried my best to keep this to myself, but like I said, I feel like it's gone to the point, which I'll explain later, that the first and probably most severe reason is that one of the rules that I set for myself a long time ago about withholding this information was that if I ever felt like somebody else was in danger or being hurt, I would then make myself speak about it. And 2 weeks ago, I was informed by 3 separate people, one of whom was present for said incident, that he had done something similar to something that he had done to me. I don't want what happened to me or what has happened to other people because of him to happen to other people. And I don't believe he will ever stop behaving the way he does. Is that for a while, he has been indirectly threatening me through my friends and people that I work with. They've informed me that he said that if I ever talked about anything he did, he would try to create a smear campaign against me in retaliation. I was told that he even approached other streamers who were close with us back when we lived together, asking them if they would join with him, and they all refused. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him. But if you try to threaten me to stay quiet, especially using my poor dead animals, I'm not going to stay quiet. He initially portrayed himself to me as someone who was very nice to girls and wanted to help me feel safe from stalkers. I think everyone who paid attention knew that he was very controlling over what I wore, to a degree who I was friends with, and even when I would stream. He would throw bottles, despite me telling him, I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye. And I would go to my stream room and literally lock myself in to get away from him, and he would be banging on the door and screaming at me. If we were driving in the car together, he would be going 150 miles an hour, and one time he even said well, now we're both gonna die. But I let him hold me while I was crying, and he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants, and I screamed